Hi, it's Dave Kurlan, and this is my rant of the day. Some of you may know that I haven't ranted for 5 weeks because I've been recovering from quadruple bypass surgery. So I'm feeling better, but I want to kind of tie the medical diagnostics to sales diagnostics together. It took 4 months of testing for them to determine that I needed that surgery. I had no idea. I was blindsided, but I couldn't self-diagnose either. All I knew was what was happening to me. Medical diagnostics are usually very accurate once they finally run all their tests to get all their answers and their data. On the other hand, sales diagnostics, when performed by the CEO, the CRO, or the senior sales leader, are usually wrong, usually not close, because they just take what they're observing and say, well, that's our problem. Like the three most common calls we get are for training on closing, which is never the problem. It's always something that happens earlier in the sales process than closing. Training for negotiating, which is never the problem. If deals have to be negotiated, it's only because salespeople screwed it up earlier in the sales process. And training for prospecting, which is rarely the problem. Usually the problem is that salespeople just don't do it, not that they don't know how to do it. And prospecting is a lot more complex than it seems because there are so many elements to prospecting, like the actual messaging, the script, the delivery, the tonality, the timing, how to get attention, how to get engagement. But it's usually less that and more that salespeople just aren't doing it. So when we talk about sales diagnostics, there's what you observe, and your observation is probably right. We're not closing enough deals. Our win rate is too low. Our pipeline sucks. I mean, that's all true, but the reasons for those things that you're observing are usually vastly different than what you think they are. For example, you get a lot of deals getting stuck in the middle of the pipeline. Just they're stalled. They won't go any farther. What's causing that? Well, usually it's because your salespeople didn't reach the decision maker. Your salespeople didn't uncover any compelling reasons to buy, which would have gotten them to a decision maker. And your salespeople didn't create any urgency because they didn't uncover compelling reasons to buy. Or it happened somewhere during the qualification stage. So there's 250 different selling skills involved in executing a sales process and moving an opportunity through a pipeline. And what you observe and what the reasons for it are always going to be different. So when it comes to sales diagnostics, let us do that for you. We'll help you figure out what's really wrong and what's going to take to fix it and significantly and quickly grow sales. This is Dave Kurlan, and that was my rant of the day.